Yay, it worked this time. Awesome. All right, I'm going to see if I can figure out how to post this as a share on my Facebook because I've never done this before on Facebook, like sharing so people can come and join us. I'm not really even sure how these lives work, other than on Facebook, it lets you know so has gone live or is live right now. So I don't know if it does that on YouTube or not, but I'm going to find out because I'm going to try to post this. Let me see. Give me a minute. No, it doesn't do it that way. So I guess I have to just post it right now as it is. I will try that. I will be right back. Hello to who just came into the chat area. Give me a second. I'm trying to post my live on Facebook, and I'll be right with you, I promise. Hopefully it works. I don't know if it will or not. Okay. And we're going to share, see if it works. It'll be in my news feed, so maybe people will see it, maybe not. I don't know. All right. Well, anyway, I tried, so people can't say I didn't invite them. Okie dokie. Hi, Astro Virgin. Good to see you. So I got a message today from somebody that said when it stops being about Chris Watts or Shanann Watts and starts being about you, it's time to unsubscribe. So I said, okay, bye. I can't make you stay if you don't want to, you know. It's kind of like when it was about Chris and Shanann, people were mad at me for that. Now that I talked about a situation in my life and experiences I've had, now they want to unsubscribe because of that. Again, it goes to prove you cannot please everybody all the time, and I'm not going to try. So if you don't like what I'm talking about, you want to unsubscribe, go for it. It's all good, whatever. So today I'm going to be sharing actually my pastor's message from today because it was truly awesome. It was a major stomping on my toes in some areas, and it might really mean something to somebody. Just to let you know, I am now at my daughter's house, probably a much nicer background. She's got the money for a much nicer background. I don't. Hi, Katie. Hello, Astral Jama Katie. Good to see you. Anyways, I'm filming from my daughter's house. I'm doing lots of laundry here because I have a washer and dryer, but no hookup for them at my house. So I also don't have hot water, and I have rust and iron in my water. So it wouldn't do any good if I could do laundry because the stuff would be tarnished and probably brown by the time I washed it. So I'm here at my daughter's doing laundry. So I thought I'd bring my computer. She's got Wi-Fi, and I'd hook it up and do another live because it seems like people like the lives. So I'm going to. Last week I did do a live on part one of this series that I did regarding like relationship. What do you call them? People that you can't get along with in relationships, narcissists, in other words. Vampires, emotional vampires, people like that. And this is part two. I don't know how many parts there are in this series that my pastor's doing, but every single one I'm sure will be awesome. Last week's was awesome. Today's was awesome. My husband was nudging me in the ribs the whole time. That's you. That's you. You'll see why. You'll see why. I'm really trying to work on some things in my own life. Just so you know, I have never said that I am flawless or perfect. Never, never will, because I know better. I know the one that is perfect, and it ain't me. I am not him. I am going to hurt somebody at some point in my life. I'm going to say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing. That's where grace and mercy comes in, and I'm so thankful that I have some from the Lord. All right, so we're going to be talking about emotional vampires today in relationships. So how do you handle, somebody asked me today, how are you so tough? I used to sing a song called The Warrior as a Child. It's an old song, but I'm trying to think if I could sing it for you. Did I bring it in? I bet I didn't. I was going to bring my other phone so that I could hook it up to the internet and have some background music when I sing. I might have to do that at home because I don't think I brought my phone in, and I'm not going to go running for it right now. As it is, I'm going to have y'all hold on in between my talking because I'm going to need to switch out loads in the dryer and washer because they're downstairs. So I'm going to be moving around a lot. All right, let me fix this chat thing so I can see what's going on here. live chat. See if that helps. Okay. Anyhow, thank you for the hearts and the love. I appreciate it. I feel it right here. Thank you. Back at ya. All of ya. Love ya. Thanks for being so supportive and kind to me. I appreciate that. Even if you disagree, I'm good with that. It's all good. It's just we don't have to be ugly and mean to each other if we disagree. We all are going to have opinions and views that differ from other people. We're individuals. That's what makes the world interesting. It would be really boring if everybody believed and thought the same things all the time. So, at least I think so. All right. So, anyhow, I don't want to ramble too much about all that stuff. I just want to get right to it. How do we respond when somebody is mean and ugly to us? Pastor says, often you don't. You don't respond. They criticize Jesus, and I will add other godly gurus, Mohammed, I don't know, everybody that was like some type of a leader. I'm trying to think of some of the leaders. You could name some if I can't think of any. Gandhi would be another one. Even Dr. Phil gets criticized. Dr. Oz gets criticized. Oprah, Sally Jesse Raphael, when she was on, got criticized. Everybody's going to criticize you, especially if you're in a position of some sort of leadership. And even if you're not, you're going to get criticized. So often you don't need to respond back. That's something I got to work on because I have like this knee jerk reaction that I just want to tell people what I think. So I'm going to try to kind of tweak that a little bit on my comments from now on. So they criticized higher up people. Yeah, no answer is your answer. Sometimes, yeah. Um, they criticized important people. And the fact is, only two people know anybody's heart, and that is God and that person. They're the only two that really know somebody's heart and motive. And you have to, test yourself sometimes. Maybe your motive isn't good. Maybe my motive isn't good sometimes. Maybe I just want to be heard and I don't care that I'm hurting somebody's feelings. But generally, that's not me. Because even if I do that, soon after, something will tug on my heart and I'll be like, oh, I shouldn't have said that, or I feel so bad about saying that. That's why I can't be a narcissist because I have like major conviction if I treat somebody wrongly or I say something in the wrong way. Um, Proverbs 19:11 says, "Overlook an offense." That doesn't mean you just ignore it. That just means don't hold it against the person and don't lash out back at them. We all have to work on that, I'm sure, at times. I know I do. I know I do. Number two. Oh, my little symbol for that is a stop sign with the word shh on it. Not just stop, but shh, listen, calm down, breathe, just relax. It'll be okay. Number two, sometimes we respond carefully. So it's not that you never respond, but sometimes you respond, but you don't react. Take a breath, count to 10, pray, and then respond. He called it simply answer. Don't always hit send when you type a text message back to somebody. Oh, that's one I really got to work on. I'm a super quick typer. I type like 65 words a minute. So I'll be in a conversation with somebody. I'll be like, why did you say that? And then I'll be wanting to lash back. And I've got to be careful I don't hit that send button until I'm sure that's what I want to say. I'm getting better at it, but I have not arrived yet. So, and I don't know that I ever will till the day I go to meet my maker. But I'm definitely doing much better at that. Number three, occasionally you listen and you make adjustments where necessary. Realize that sometimes the critics are right. That made me think of somebody that had posted to me on one of my videos and said, you really should listen. We are making some good points, and you're not always the one that has all the answers. And so, to that person, you're right. I should have listened. Doesn't mean I'm going to agree with you, but maybe I won't be so quick to jump, into what I believe or what I want to say. And I'll try to listen better. For everybody that's watching this, if you've tried to approach me and I've had like that knee jerk reaction and fired back, please forgive me because that was not my heart. I don't mean to shut you off. I'm always talking about a voice for the voiceless. So I don't mean to cause you to feel voiceless. That's not my heart at all. I just really, I'm very opinionated. I am. And that's something I got to work on too. It's okay to have an opinion, but it's the way you go about presenting that opinion. And maybe I don't always do that the right way. So forgive me if I've, come off harsh in some manner, or forgive me when I've done that. I also don't want to sound like a narcissist and say, forgive me if I hurt you. Forgive me when I've hurt you. Okay. If that's the case. Yeah, you got to forgive yourself. I'm cool with forgiving myself. I like myself, so that's not hard. Sometimes asking forgiveness is hard for me. In fact, most of the times it is. I don't like it. I'm just being honest. All right. If everywhere you go, you hear the same things, chances are you might be in the wrong. Now, the interesting thing is, and I thought about this, if everywhere you go and you keep hearing the same things, you may be the one in the wrong. The majority of the people posting to me on my channel right now are telling me I'm doing it right. So I'm not thinking this is the majority of the people telling me I'm wrong. So I don't think I'm doing so bad, which is a good thing, obviously. I don't feel like, oh man, I must be really blowing it, because it sounds like, for the most part, the majority of the comments are, we're right with you. We understand your heart. We get where you're coming from. And we don't think you're a bad person. And we don't feel like you hate us or whatever, because I really don't. I may hate what you do. I may feel really strongly against maybe one of your views or your opinions, but I don't hate people generally, unless they're like evil, ugly, nasty, rotten people. Then I come real close to it. And then I have to try to just say, God, you just love them for me or something. I don't know. I'm just so human. All right. Number 4, you always, always, always guard your heart. Avoid becoming the critical person yourself. Avoid justifying, well, somebody had to say it. Like narcissists will say, I'm only saying what you were thinking. I don't want to ever be like that. I don't want to be saying, well, I'm saying what you're thinking because I'm tactless and I don't care about people's feelings. I don't mean that. And I've said that many times. I don't care. I don't care. And I don't mean I don't care about you as a person. I mean, I don't care enough about it to sit and bicker and debate it with you. It is what it is or it isn't. Like the Watts thing. I don't know enough about it. I'm only giving opinions. I'm observing, I'm giving observations. And sometimes I may have said things, which I'm going back to all my comments this week, and I'm going to see if I came off in a negative way or a sinful way, and that comment will be deleted. That's one of the joys of the internet. You can take back what you said in a sense. So I might have picked up the Midwest accent, Dana. I've been here since 1996, I think it was, that we moved out here. My first husband with 3 of my daughters and I. I probably have picked up some of the Midwest accent. I'm from Buffalo, New York, but yeah. Anyway, it's probably a mix of both. I don't know. I don't listen to myself except when I watch my videos, and I can't really pick up what kind of accent I have. I'm just me. All right. You got to avoid being super opinionated. And I put opinionated means critical, but I guess it doesn't always mean critical. I don't want to come off as critical. That's the thing. Pride, ignorance, and hurt are what cause us to become very critical of people. I can tell you, I've been hurt by a lot of things I've gone through with my husband, my current husband, and past people in my life. I can be kind of ignorant sometimes. I lack common sense. Things that are like really obvious to other people, I don't get. It goes over my head, literally. Um, I don't want to have pride. Pride is ugly. Pride to me is idolatry. I don't want to act like I'm so, stuck on myself. I am very comfortable in my own skin. I really do enjoy my own company, but I don't mean that to sound like, well, I'm all that. And because you don't enjoy your company, you're a lowlife. It's not at all what I mean by that. I want everybody to enjoy their own company and to like themselves. I want what I feel about myself, I want that to be portrayed to a point where you can now love yourself. So, yeah. All right. He said, if you got to realize, if you always had to have approval from people, you will die when it's absent, when you don't have that approval. You'll curl up and die because you're dependent on other people's applause or approval or whatever. Like Lady Gaga says, I live for the applause, live for the applause. Don't live for the applause because you won't always have applause. Not everybody's going to like you. Boy, do I know that now from being on YouTube. A lot of people can't stand me. I'm okay with that personally, but yeah, you want people to like you, at least the people that you would like to have in your circle, you know. It's hard when they don't. My daughter's going through that right now at college. She wants to not necessarily be popular, but have friends, and it's super hard for her because people think she's odd. She's like me. She kind of does her own thing, and a lot of people are very threatened by people who do their own thing, especially if they're not ones that can do that. So we kind of stick out like sore thumbs a lot of times, and we don't have a lot of popularity or even friends, and it's hard. So you have, and she said to me today, Mom, I needed to realize, and I need to realize that the only approval I need is God and me. That's it. I don't need everybody's approval. Yes, you need friends, but you don't need to be approved in everything that you do because nobody's going to approve you that way. You can't be a people pleaser. If you are a people pleaser, that means you're putting the opinion of other people above God's and your own opinion, your own opinion. You become what you focus on. I want to be careful because while I was looking at Shanann Watts, I wanted to be sure that I was not guilty of some of the same things that I saw in her. I don't want to become what I'm focused on. And I don't want that to be my main focus. I still don't know enough about the whole thing to really make, you know, any type of, I don't know what I'm trying to say, like a judgment on it or whatever. Hi, sour but tasty. So I don't want to come off as someone that's acting like a know-it-all when I really don't know a lot about it. So you become what you focus on. You can say the right thing in the wrong way. And I don't want to do that either. I think I say a lot of right things, but I don't want to say them in a condemning, harsh way towards people. And the last thing he said was, I don't want to be driven by praise, but I don't want to be derailed by criticism either. I was going to entitle this room High Calling but Not Perfection, because I do know what my calling is. I know that I need to reach out to people and point out things like truth or error or disturbing things that concern me. But I don't want it to be where I'm setting myself up like I'm some kind of perfect person, because I'm not. I'm just me. I'm just me. Um, Oh, hi, Gia. Good to see you. So, anyway, that's all I had to share right now. If any of you want to talk about anything, we can. Um, it's very dry in my daughter's house, and she has doggies, so there's lots of dog hair. So, I was starting to feel my allergies act up, and I had to take some allergy meds. I could let you see the doggies if you want to. It's just that if I let them out, they will be jumping all over me. They're in kennels right now because that's what they're used to. She raised them in kennels. Um, yeah, you know, Katie, I'm wondering about that too. I wonder if it was the Thrive that made her the way she was. I really do, because I saw some earlier videos where she wasn't like ignoring her kids and stuff like I saw in the later ones. So I think you may have a definite point. Hey Lee, good to see you. Um, I don't know. Oh, I got something to show you all. I'm really blessed because, hang on a minute, I gotta grab it. I'm in a new church now, and those of you that have been watching me for a while have heard me say that I didn't have a church. And I had been really thinking and praying that I really wanted to get back to a church that I could commit to. And I feel like I found that. So I'm pretty happy about that. It's a brand new church. They literally, their first service was 2 weeks ago. Today we walked in, and there's always something new going on. That's what I love about it. I love surprises. We walked in and they said, we have a clothing table set up. You can help yourself and take whatever you want. It's all free. I love clothes pantries. I love clothes if they look nice on me. I had a blast. My husband got some really nice shirts, and people were just really blessed. People in the area. I live in kind of a poor area, so that is perfect for our area to have a clothing pantry. It's so needed. Look at this cute little purse I got, everybody. I'm not materialistic, and since it's free from a pantry, I don't see a problem in showing you what I got. So this is a really cute little blue purse. I wasn't going to grab it at first, and then I thought, well, that'll match like jeans and stuff. I could switch out my stuff. I got a couple pairs of shorts. I don't know if they'll fit me. I got to kind of try them on, but they look like they would. Here's a pair. They're just like plain old little shorts. Oops, sorry. I probably should back up. Thank you. The shirt I have on, this is clothing pantry, or not pantry, but you know, clothing table. Yeah, I like that bag too. Sweater, because we know winter's coming, but this looks like it might be kind of an airy sweater because I get super hot super fast with menopause. You know, that's not fun. This says live simple. I thought this was so me. It's kind of backwards. Sorry about that, but live simple. Just a t-shirt, very lightweight. I think it may be a rayon shirt, and I absolutely love rayon stuff. If you've never tried a rayon shirt, you need to try one if you like soft things. Super soft against your skin. A scarf. You know me and my scarves. It wasn't that long ago I was wearing them on my head when I was in the Hebrew Roots movement. I don't wear them like that anymore. And keep on talking. I'm just killing time here, basically, showing you stuff. Look at this thing. Isn't this fancy with the little laces on it? Oh, I love that kind of stuff. I hope it fits me because I didn't try any of this stuff on. I just grabbed it, stuck it in the bag, and went to church service. So I don't know if it'll fit or not. I know one super cute top does not fit me, and I was very disappointed. This polka dots. I've never had a polka dot shirt before, like with large polka dots. I figure since I do lives and I like dressing up for them and dressing up for church, this is a nice little summery shirt. And I probably will wear these year round because I dress really cool because I'm always sweating. Here's a little shirt. It's got a zipper on it on the back. I've never seen anything quite like that. It's kind of fancy. Nice little tank top. You can't have too many tank tops because you can wear them on under things. I fell in love with this because you know me and my flowers. I love flowers. Look at this stinking cute blouse. I'm so blessed. It's so neat that they did this for our community, for anybody that came to the church and stuff. And here's another scarf. This is a real pretty pink one, which my husband loves pink. It seriously needs ironing, though. Really badly. All right. Let's see. This is a hat. Y'all got to see this. I'm going to put this hat on. I've never seen anything like this. There's my winter hat, everybody. I look like a Muppet. I so look like a Muppet. I don't know if it's for somebody with a huge head or if it's really just supposed to be like this. It's crazy looking. Look like a mushroom cap or something. I don't know. It was weird and quirky like me, so I thought I'd grab it. And here is I think it's a blouse. Yeah, a blouse. It's kind of cute. I'm not sure I like the colors, but it does have one of my colors in it, kind of like a blue, tealish type of color in this design. And let's see, that's my husband's. I got some cute sneakers. Tennis shoes, as they say in the Midwest. Some tennies. Nike. And I think they're like a size 11. Scrunch hat, put a pin. Thank you, Liardi. I didn't know how to wear that thing. Thanks. I knew somebody would know, but I didn't know how. Look at these. Wait till you see these awesome shoes. People are going to say, you sound just like Shanann, showing off her products. Well, whatever. Look at those sneakers. Tennis shoes. I'm hoping they fit me. I haven't tried these on either, but I thought these were adorable. I've never seen anything so cute. Well, I have, but you know what I mean. And then you got to see these two. These are the last of it, I promise. Check out these flip-flops. Woohoo! They got little rhinestone-y things on them. I have always wanted rhinestone flip-flops. I'm pretty impressed. Oh, somebody's calling me on my phone. Hold on, y'all. Oh, maybe they're just texting. Might be my husband. Yep, I'm alone. He's asking if I'm alone and if I'm doing okay. Yes. All right. So I just thought I'd show you that bag of clothes that I got. I'm really blessed and happy about it. Okay, so yeah, I'm fine talking about Shanann and Chris Watts situation and whatever. If that's what you want to talk about, it's cool with me. I just don't know anything more than what I've already said. So it kind of gets redundant after a while and you don't know what else to say. Because no new news has come out about it. I don't know what more to say about it, like I said. You can only say so much and then it gets boring. I am going to show you the puppy dogs though in a minute. I want to get my clothes up off the floor. They'll be all over them, putting their wet, dirty paws on them. Oh, and I got this too for winter. Headband. Love these things. These are awesome. Keep your ears warm. Make you look kind of stylish. Awesome. All right. I don't know, and I'm hoping the autopsy does become public because I think all of us deserve to know some more of the truth of what the heck went on, right? I don't know. Chris, it doesn't sound like Chris is protesting it anymore. I guess he's okay with us knowing stuff. Not that he really should have a right to determine any of that. By the way, I wanted to tell you all something. Those of you that have watched my video about my husband and I and the problems we were having, he informed me today that on the 10th of November, he has a decision to make. Either he's going to meet my needs or he's going to file for divorce. Yeah, I'm kind of shocked because it was usually me that filed for divorce with the other two. And this is the first time I've actually had a man say, I'm actually holding myself accountable to you, whether I love you enough to overcome my own issues and decide I'm done withholding from you, or if I'm going to move on and let you find somebody that can meet your needs. So, I mean, that's sacrificial majorly on his end. And although I am sad to hear that come from his mouth, I understand it's been 4 years. And I do have a right to have my needs met. And he needs to decide whether he can meet them or not. But it's just really shocking that he actually came to me and said that the ball is in his court at this point. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't know how to process that right now. Because, like I said, the ball's always been in my court. I've always had to make the decision. My first husband said, well, if anybody divorces anyone, it's going to be you. And my second husband went to jail, so I divorced him because of his charges. What do I want? Like, what do I want in the marriage? Or do I want to stay or go? I mean, do I want him to stay or go? Is that what you're asking? No, Astral Virgin, it's not anything you can do to help. It's something he has to get over himself. His fear of intimacy or whatever his deal is. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. My husband said love and pants for bank card. I'm going to say, what does that mean? Love and pants for bank card? Don't know. Oh, yes, I love him. I want to stay married. But I also want our needs being met on both ends. So, well, and that's another thing I wanted to say. I have no issue that Shanann put her entire life on Facebook or YouTube or wherever she put it. I really don't. The thing I had an issue with was the way those children were being treated and the husband was being treated. That's before we knew he could potentially be a killer, obviously. In a marriage, it takes two. And I feel like in my marriage, I've done my part. I've done more than my part. I've been very, very sacrificial. 4 years without, you know, I think that's more than enough. Not that there was never any connecting, but not like on a regular basis like a married couple should be. Not at all. And the weird thing is when people see us together, they would never know that because we're arm in arm, hand in hand, smooching, not like real intimate smooching because I think we both kind of feel like there's certain things that should stay behind closed doors. We're not like trying to get into any kind of weird magazine or something. If you know what I mean, there's certain intimate connections that should not be in public, in both of our opinions. So you won't see that, but you'll see us walking through the grocery store with me laying my head on his shoulder and him having his arm around me and my arm around him. But people think that, we have the most beautiful marriage and everybody would want it and whatever. Yeah, no PDA. Well, some PDA, but not like major stuff. No. I really like this headband. This is really cute on me. All right, anyway, sorry. Anyhow, so that's what's going on right now. Thankfully, this pastor really seems to have this connection with him. My husband likes our pastor, and that's really big for him. He said, I think he's got to be like one of my favorite pastors. And we've been to many churches trying to search for where we're supposed to be. And he just connects with him. He feels like he's very down to earth and he can open up to him. And that's important because he's had a lot of garbage happen to him in the past and he needs someone he can, have as a spiritual elder, I guess, big brother type thing. So I'm happy that he found that, and I'm happy at the church because I am so picky about that stuff. I just know when my spirit is grieved and I'm not comfortable somewhere, I'm not going to stick around. That's just me. That's my opinionatedness, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to take y'all downstairs with me because I need to go and probably change out that load of laundry. But I will let the doggies out so you can see them. Come on, Lou. Come on, Jarvis. Hey, Jay. There's Jarvis. Jarvis is a big, big puppy dog. Okay, y'all could stay still so they can see you. All right, stop jumping up on my head. You guys want to go outside potty? You want to go out potty? Hey, let him see you, Lou. Let him see you, Lou. It's kind of hard to show you. There's just two dogs. Two doggies. All right, hang on, guys. I need to go downstairs and get the laundry out. Hopefully I don't drop the computer in the process. We are going downstairs, everybody. I am so sorry about moving the camera around like that and making you dizzy. Yeah, they're good puppy dogs. But they're very, very active, rambunctious little critters. All right, so this first load is done. I'm going to take the load out, put it in the dryer if the dryer stuff is done. I've got so much laundry to do, everybody. It's ridiculous. So you're going to kind of come along for the ride if you don't mind, as long as you stay in the chat area with me. I will keep on talking and reading your messages and responding as much as I can. I just want to get this laundry done so like when the snow hits and the cold weather, I'm going to have plenty of clothes to wear and not be without. I'm in the basement if you can't tell. That's where I am. Yeah. Trying to figure out how to hold this door open so I can get my laundry into there. Okay, I'm gonna turn this so I can see you and you can see me. Yeah, got my hands full all right. So here we go. No, I was just really shocked that my husband said that because it was like right after church, he's like, I need to talk to you about something. And yeah, he told me that. And yeah, some people might be, why did you tell your, personal business on YouTube? Well, you guys are kind of like family, becoming like that anyways. I didn't expect to have like some regular people actually keep coming into the live chats to hear what I have to say, and it's pretty cool how that turned out. To be honest with you, I tried for years to get viewers to come into my live chats or to even have a live chat, and I couldn't get anybody to come in. I don't know. Unfortunately, I think it was the whole Chris Watts, Shanann Watts thing that started everybody coming in. And it's sad that that's what it took, but the Lord takes what the devil means for harm and turns it around for our good, right? And maybe this will help somebody. Maybe Shanann's life as she was here, and those little girls will be something that blesses someone and helps them change their ways so that they can, be good people to their children and stuff. Hang on, I'm setting the washer here. I mean the dryer, not the washer. So I don't know, if something good comes out of something really awful, that's a good thing. Oh, Florida doesn't have basements? No, I know, and California doesn't. True. All right, anyway, I wonder what people will say about my background. I really do need to stop calling people haters. Maybe I need to change the title of my last live that I did. Because I don't mean that people are haters. I just mean they don't like me or don't like what I'm doing. So I'm going to ask you all a favor. Can you start thinking, put your thinking caps on, please, and let me know another term for people that, come against me on my channel and on my live shows and stuff. That's not haters. But it does really sound negative and mean, and I don't want to sound like that. So you can help me come up with another term for them. I was thinking like dissenters, because they disagree, but I don't know. Maybe you guys can come up with something for me though. I really want to be kind to people. I don't want to sound, if I'm downing them, then how am I any better? Basically, is what they're saying, and they're right. If I have a bad attitude and a bad motive in what I'm saying, so I just want to figure out something that would sound better and not so, as they say, judgmental. That's not my heart. So if you can help me, I'd appreciate it. Freaks? Well, Astro, I think that sounds pretty negative too. I'm not sure haters or freaks is good, but nice try. I think dissenters would be better than either of those, haters or freaks. Delusion dislikers. There you go. Now that's a good one. I like that one. Delusion dislikers. There we go. Dispeller dislikers, maybe. All right, there we go. I got the laundry into the dryer, laundry into the washer, and up we go. Doggies probably need to go out and go potty again, because that's what they live for. Because if they go outside and go potty, they get treats. And they like treats, of course, because they're dogs and dogs like treats. Yeah, trolls, I guess. Well, it's not that they just troll my page. They come on and say nasty things and call me names. I don't remember if I finished on my last video, if I finished telling you some of the things that people have been saying. Let me see if I can find out if I did or not, because I think I got sidetracked. Oh, no, I did finish it. Good. I didn't have to go back to that then. Good. All right. I had to look at my notes there for a minute. All right. Back I go. Okay. There. There's the doggies out there. Maybe you can see them better. It's kind of hard to see anything because it's so bright out here. There we go. There's the doggies going potty. That's my little wagon that I brought. Since it's only me today doing the laundry, I brought my wagon so I could stick all my laundry into the wagon and do it. I still have a trunk full of clothes I have to wash and dry. So I'm just kind of doing a little bit at a time. Oh, yeah, they stalk my page too. I know they stalk everything. They got nothing better to do with their time. I'll let God deal with them. I'm sure He can. All right, buddies. You ready? Come get your treats. Come on, get the treats. And there they go, running in for their treats. Okay. There we go. Give the doggy the treats. Let me set this down so I can supply the treats for the doggies. All right, buddy. Ready? Did you get it? There, he got his treat. Okay, Lou, hang on. Hang on, Lou. Hang on, Lou. All right, wait. There you go. I drop it on the floor for her because I don't like my fingers bitten. Okay, there we go. Now you've seen the doggies. You've seen the basement. That's what we're doing today. Laundry and doggies. So, anyhow, what shall we talk about besides all that? Oh, I see. You guys can pray about something if you're praying people. I need you to pray that we find my husband's insurance card for Blue Cross Blue Shield. We can't find our card, and he has an appointment coming up for the doctor. So if you can pray or send well wishes or good vibes or whatever you do, energies our way, we would greatly appreciate it. So that he can go to his appointment and get the help that he needs with whatever it is he's going for. I can't remember which appointment this is. Yeah, Sunday is not always laundry day, but I like to have Sabbath be Saturday when I rest and not do a whole lot of anything. So Sunday is my laundry day this time around. And it happens to be the only time I really had free time to do it, like a whole day to do it. So it's got to be done, and I need clothes, and he needs clothes, so we had to do it. Thank you, G. Marie. I appreciate that. And I have to say about Shanann, she kind of inspired me. I mean, yeah, I know she didn't treat her children very well or her husband, as far as I'm concerned. But the fact that she connected with the people, her people, as Chris called them, her people. Because I can relate to that. I connect with all of you. I've connected with people for years over the internet in different ways. So, no, I don't believe everybody is all bad. I think some people have bad traits, and some people have bad and good traits, and some people have mostly good traits. So I don't think she was like all bad and evil and whatever. I just really did not agree with the way she raised her kids and on those videos. I don't know how she did when she was off video. I'm imagining it wasn't so far from what we saw. But that doesn't mean I can't take the good things about her life with me. Oh, yeah, we're all human beings. We're all creations of God. So we can learn from each other. Like with my former narcissist. Hang on, you got to see this. This is more important than what I'm about to say. Look at this. What are you doing, puppy? No, don't stop. Don't stop. I wanted him to see what you were doing. You little stinker. You just want attention, huh? Stop. And the thing is, if you pet one, they both have to be up here. Lou, you want to come up on my lap? Hang on. Go on, Lou. All right, all right, all right. Calm down. Calm down. Easy, easy, easy. Here you go. All right, puppy. Good girl. There's Lucy. Now you can see her. And Jarvis. There they are. Attention hogs, huh? Yeah, I know. And her breath is killer. Woo. Okay, 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 okay. Easy, easy, easy. All right, good. Good girl. Okay, get down. There's something else. We call them the grand doggies, don't we? They know when grandma's around. They know when grandma's around. Yes. Who's a good puppy. All right. And then I'm going to start sneezing again because I'm so allergic to you. Anyway, a lot of dander in the air here. A lot of dander. That's why I took my Claritin and I should be fine. Okay, stop, settle, or you're going to go back in the kennel. Settle. You want to go back in your kennel? Okay, go on, kennel up. All right. These dogs are incredible how my daughters trained them. You got to see this. Okay. Watch what we do with Lucy because she's so little. I always thought this was cool. Can you see her? She jumps on the chair. Get on the chair. Okay, wait. All right. In the kennel. It's so cute. My daughter's very, very type A, and her doggies know when she means business. There you go. Whoops. There you go. We'll get in your kennel. Get in. Get in. No, I'm going to put it in there. There you go. All right. Grandma's going to shut it for now. I'll let you out in a little while. All right. Shut the door. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to hold the computer and Open and close kennels. There we go. All right. Whew. Sometimes I have to do that or they will literally jump all over me. Hi, Barbara. Good to see you. Oh, you have a grand dog too? What kind of doggy? That's awesome. Yeah, I think Shanann felt alone too. I mean, maybe she was just literally raising her children the only way she knew how. It doesn't make it the right way, but if that's all she knew, that's all she knew. Unfortunately. I mean, I didn't see like marks on the children. I didn't see that they were like being beaten or done wrong to like physically. So I can't condemn her for that, obviously. I don't condemn her for anything. It's just concerning some of the behaviors I saw. And people that, accuse me of being a Shanann basher, Shanann hater. I'm really not. I'm fine not even talking about it anymore and letting her rest in peace. It's just that I really want justice to be done because whoever did this to her and those precious little girls needs to be accountable and punished, period. That's just how it is. His name is Emmett, your doggy, grand doggy. That's awesome. Oh, I love Cairn Terriers. They're the coolest dogs. Well, I love all animals. I think animals are awesome and interesting and fascinating and fun. I'm wondering if my daughter left me dishes to do because I probably should be doing them if she did. Oh, she actually left me one sink full of dishes. That's it. That's a first. All right. Well, I guess I'll do the one sink full of dishes. Let me get I brought cleanser this time so I can get all the grimies off of the dishes. But I think I left it downstairs. Oh, bummer. I gotta go all the way down there. I don't want to do that. I guess I'll just try to get the ones clean that I can get clean. Let's set y'all up here on the dish strainer thing here. Okay, hopefully that'll stay. Just know that that's what I'm doing, dishes. It's kind of our deal. I'm allowed to wash laundry here as long as I will do her dishes for her. No, I got the laptop actually. I'm on the laptop. Might have been easier with the phone, I don't know. But then I can't really see the screen that well, and this is kind of a nice size screen. What's that say? Left you above BCBS solution? I don't know what that means. My opinion, terriers are the best dogs. Yeah, they can be really nice. Some of them can be little stinkers. Stinkers. All right, here we go. So, I had a very nice conversation with my daughter from college. She's been watching Stephen Furtick and getting a lot out of the story of Job and the story of Rahab, which she had not heard before. It was kind of interesting listening to her. Okay. So this is perfect. This water is getting nice and hot, like right away, which is definitely a first for here. Usually I have to wait forever for her hot water to kick on. I wonder if they got it fixed. I don't know. I don't have hot water at my house. I have to heat everything in the microwave or on the stove. So, yeah. Anyway. So those of you that think I'm a Shanann hater and that I took issue with her filming her whole life and putting it online, nah, not so much. Now that I think about it, I do that. But I don't neglect my children and I don't ignore their needs because, well, my children are adults now. I don't think I ever did that except like the 3 years I told you about when I just couldn't cope with my life. And I fully own the responsibility for that. And I don't know if Shanann was alive. Maybe she would own the responsibility. Maybe she didn't realize what she was doing or not doing. Maybe someone needed to tell her. I just had the benefit of somebody telling me while I was still alive. And I still am alive, obviously, or I wouldn't be talking to you. Why no hot water? Well, basically, our water is so bad and so full of iron and rust, or whatever it's full of, that it ate through the wires on the hot water tank and blew it out. And a hot water tank costs close to $400, which we don't have. That's why. So I also came here to take a shower today. You could sue me, condemn me, whatever, but I only get to shower like once a week. So the other times I'm doing sponge baths for work and stuff, which stinks, but it is what it is. Oh, my hot water got burnt out, the hot water tank. It got ruined by the water. So I don't know how that all works, but something about the water going through the pipes eroded the pipes. Yeah, that's what happened. Anyway. So just curious, with a raise of hands, which could be like, I'm trying to think of how we used to do this. A V, I think, or something. Tell me, how many of you would want to talk on microphone if we could set up a chat room like Tail Talk or something, if I could get you in there? How many of you would want to talk on the microphone? Anybody? Is anybody like wanting to have a voice and you're kind of frustrated because I'm doing all the talking? Sour but tasty. Yeah, because Sour, you are actually on Pale Talk right now. I saw you on my list. And I've actually opened the room a couple times, but nobody was online, so couldn't invite anybody in. Oh, awesome. Astro Virgin. Good. Because we'll have to get it figured out. We'll have to get Pale Talk up and running so we can do a chat room. Like I said, I don't always want to do a live where I'm recording. And actually, I could delete the live after I'm done, but it seems like people really enjoy the live shows. They come on and literally watch all of us texting and me talking and whatever. So if it ain't broke, why fix it, right? That's my theory. If it's working and it's making people, happy and interested, then keep it going. It's not hurting anything. Okay, G. Marie, and you can always just come into Pale Talk and sit there. You don't even have to talk. I was just curious what the interest level was. You like this live chat. Gotcha, Leard. And that's okay. I would still do live chats, but I thought it would be neat sometimes to just have a forum where other people can talk. I don't want to be a mic hog. It's too bad they can't set up YouTube where people can talk, It would be nice. Then I wouldn't have to move anywhere. Maybe I should write YouTube and ask them to start that. They've done other things that, are new. So what happened to my chat? Y'all disappeared. Oh, there we go. Not out of frustration, but I would talk. Nothing to do with you and you're talking at all. Oh, no, it's fine. I don't take it that way at all. I like when other people talk. I have no issue with that. I'm used to that because I used to be on Pale Talk back from 1999 to 2009, probably. I was on Pale Talk. So I would always hear other people talk. We would get on and we would play music. Some people would pray. Some people would talk. Some people would sing. Whatever they wanted to do. And there were no cameras. It was just all chat like you guys are doing right now. Just typing in to chat. I like the idea of the chat idea. Like years ago, you didn't have anything like this where somebody could come on from all over the world and just type. The reason I like that is because you're getting to know me through what I'm saying, my voice, my heart. You don't know me like as a person because you're not with me, obviously, in person. Oh, hi, Sandra. Hi from Ireland. I love Ireland. So you get to really know a person from their heart and their spirit just watching them text or type or talk. So I like that idea. Yeah, I know, right? They better not start charging us. That would not be good. Although I don't know, if I had the money, I probably would pay, depending on what the charge was. It would be worth it to me to be able to hang out with people and talk and stuff. I would do it. I would. All right, there we go. That batch is washed. Carol will be happy. She didn't have to come home to a sink full of dishes, even though it was only one sink full. I did it for her. We're done. I just need to probably clean her pan out for her. Oh, hi from Canada. Awesome. Grew up in Buffalo, New York, so spent a lot of time in different parts of Canada, Ontario, Niagara Falls. Don't know that I've ever been to Vancouver. Don't think so. Heard of it, never been there. Yeah, Ireland, Canada, awesome. See, I'd never get to know anybody from there if it wasn't for chat stuff. So thankful to whomever started the whole chat idea years ago and developed it. Pretty cool. Thankful for those people. And good things are born out of adversity sometimes. We don't know what their backgrounds were and why they discovered the chat idea. Maybe they had something bad happen and they had to chat with somebody, so they said, hey, let's figure out some kind of software so people can go on and actually talk to each other live from around the world. Pretty cool idea. Neat. Yeah, I bet it is beautiful. I know one place I went years ago was Pennsylvania. I'm trying to think of where it was though in Pennsylvania. Oh, Philadelphia. And I went to see my stepdad's uncle, who was my great uncle through marriage. They had all kinds of fruit trees. Oh my gosh, and berry bushes, and oh, that was wonderful. Never seen anything like it again after that. Never been anywhere like that again. We definitely don't have a lot of fruit trees here. So, yeah, we're social animals. Exactly. That's true. All right, let's see here. I think I need to go and check on the laundry again. So, track with me here, y'all. Heading down. Making sure the door's locked because I'm here alone. It just makes me feel safer. Now, I don't like being down in this basement at all because it rained. And when it rains, apparently the snakes decide to come in. And yeah, I don't want to meet any snakes anytime soon. Makes me a little bit nervous coming down here. So far, I haven't seen anything, and I'm hoping I don't. Amazingly, we do have snakes around here. I always thought like snakes were in Georgia and places like that, not around here. But my daughter had a lovely encounter with a snake coming up through her pipe in the floor. It came in from outside. It was a corn snake or something. Still very hazardous situation, and not one I would want to experience firsthand by any stretch. I don't like snakes. My one daughter, my youngest daughter, is absolutely petrified. If you even say the word snake, she freaks out. And we never actually had snakes till recently. At my old address, which my husband went back to and started fixing up for the guy that was running it. That's the weird thing about my family. Everything stays in the family. Like, he was working for one lady way back when, and he was renting out apartments. And also, my brother-in-law, ex-brother-in-law, rents out places and hired my husband, ex-husband, to be the custodian, the handyman, whatever, janitor, if you will, maintenance man. So he rents out, my former brother-in-law rents out apartments, and then my ex-husband fixes them up. Well, this one place that we used to live in, the split level foyer house with my 4 daughters, he went back there after it was rented out twice and he fixed it up. They gutted it out and cleaned it and whatever. And he decided that he was going to go there one day and pull everything out and redo the walls and whatever. And right in front of the door on the stoop was this huge snake. I wasn't there. I didn't see it, thankfully. But he told me about it, and I guess he chopped it up or whatever, which I think is utterly cruel, but I get it because it was a dangerous snake that would not move away from the doorway. My daughter was terrified, and it was dead, laying there. She didn't want to walk by it, and he's like, it's dead already. She didn't want to walk by it, though. She's afraid of snakes. But I guess he moved it. He threw it into the field or whatever. I don't know. I think there's got to be a nicer way to handle that than killing the poor thing, but I'm just an animal lover. I would never make it in the country or like in the South where snakes are regularly destroyed rather than people getting bitten by them. So I'll just stay here in the East, North, whatever I'm in. anyhow, having a nice little discussion about England here, it looks like. Oh, I have a friend in Georgia. The one that I said made that backdrop that I used, that beautiful quilt that was around during the former, yeah, I'm in the Midwest. She made the quilt, and she was in my life back when the first narcissist came into my life. She came into our group. So my friend that made that blanket, she lives in Georgia. Yeah, I'm in Illinois, actually. Illinois. But I'm from New York, Buffalo, New York. I'm really hungry. I'm trying to think of what I want to eat because I really need to have some food. My sugar's probably pretty low right now. My daughter's on the keto diet, so there's not much of any carbs here. So we gotta scrounge around and see what she's got to eat. She's got pig skins, but I don't eat pig. Yes, Illinois is way colder than New York by far. We don't get the snow that New York gets, but we definitely have colder weather than New York all the way. Yeah, way colder. Bitter cold, like bone chilling cold. And interesting that you mentioned that because I remember when I first moved out here, I moved out here because of the beautiful purple lightning storms that we had. I'd never seen purple lightning before, and it was like so close to the ground, and I was fascinated by it and fell in love with the area because of the purple lightning. Silly me. But yeah, I didn't know how cold it really would get. And one winter, ooh, man, froze my bejeebers off. It was super, super cold. What does my daughter have to eat? A whole lot of nothing. Any goodies? She's got ice cream bars. She got Cool Whip mix-ins, which would probably be better than the ice cream bar. I don't know. I need something. I'm getting shaky here. She doesn't have a whole lot of anything. Cheese. I could melt some cheese and make some cheese chips, maybe. Mm-hmm. You're in New Jersey. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that would be cold for sure. Snow and cold is right. Find the silverware here. I'm gonna go for the Cool Whip mix-in, I think. Have a scoop of that. See what else she has. Usually when I get shaky, I need peanut butter and milk. And I don't know if she has peanut butter. She may have milk. She's got something. Nope, tea. All milk in the back. Small container. You got cottage cheese. That might work too. Excuse me while I stuff my face. Tastes like chocolate ice cream. It's so good. And you know, I told you guys I was on I was in MLMs, multi-level marketing. I probably, if I was in the MLMs now, I probably would have done what Shanann did. I would have gotten on and talked about how this tastes good and that tastes good. I get that. I would do it. But the problem was, you don't eat in front of a kid and not share with them. That's just mean. I got you going into your fridge. Sorry. I'm just hungry. I get shaky. My blood sugar gets low. Hmm. She's got some Angus beef patties in here. I don't want to eat their dinner food on them. Okay, so maybe cheese. Yeah, I might eat some cheese. I don't know. Wow. This live has already gone on for over an hour again. Not good. Shouldn't take up all the airspace, should I? Let somebody else be on here. Anyhow, guys, ladies and gentlemen, if there's any gentlemen here, but I don't think there are right now. So that's what I'm up to today, just so you know. Cleaning, doing dishes, doing laundry, talking to all of y'all. about whatever. I like this. You're making friends. That's awesome. Everybody's not a scary person just because they're on the internet. There are some creepers out there. I've met them, believe me, from the internet. You just got to be careful, you know. Like I said earlier, guard your heart. Just be careful. If you start getting a check in your spirit, like, ooh, this person's like dangerous, then obviously make yourself scarce and move on out of the way. Oh, my daughter's got a nice little olive oil thing here. I'm gonna pour a little bit of that. Maybe heat up the skillet and make a cheese chip thingy. At least it's something to eat. All right. She's got one of those stoves that goes tick, 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 tick when you turn it on, and you hope that it doesn't singe your hair while it lights up. Thanks, Astral. Me too. I enjoy this chat, but I do want to hear from all of you too, so hopefully we can work the Pal Talk thing out. All right, I'm going to put that cheese on there to melt, hopefully. Shawan, are you? Not sure what that means. I must have missed something somewhere. Oh, I may be a gentleman. Well, that's good. I hope so. I think you mean you may be a male, right? Because I said all the women in here. I just didn't realize if there were any men in here. I didn't look up, so. All right. So we're going to boil this cheese so that it gets firm or whatever it's supposed to do. Fry the cheese. And then I'm going to eat it like a chip. Provided I don't burn it first. Oh, John, hi. That's my friend, John. It's you, right? Hi, John. So somebody from Facebook got my message, eh? So it worked? That's good. I was wondering. I tried to advertise on Facebook before I came on in here this time. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Well, now I was going to close the room, and now that John's here, I kind of don't want to because he hasn't experienced my room yet. My, not room, but my chat, live chat. Kind of like a room, I guess. Great people in here, John. Pretty cool what you can do on the internet, huh? All right, so this thing's starting to firm up a little bit. I'm going to hopefully turn it soon and eat it because I'm hungry. Like a cheese pancake. Yeah, I'm hoping my daughter and her husband don't decide to come home early because I'll have to shut down. But, you know, I can take y'all wherever I go as long as there's Wi-Fi. How it works. No, that's okay, Lanny. Glad to have you in. Hop on aboard. Aw, thank you from England. Appreciate that. I'm just being me, eating burnt cheese something here. All right, I think I'm done with this. This is how it turned out. It's cheese. It's nothing but cheese. I'm going to put it on a plate. Maybe put some sour cream on it or something and eat it. I'm not really trying to be keto, but I am trying to cut back on carbs because one thing I noticed when we go to the food pantry, they always have like cake, cookies, pie, you know, stuff that's really not something you should eat in vast abundance. And when I do eat that stuff, I just feel so icky. I feel like sick, like ill, like I have the flu or something. It clogs me up and makes me feel like I just want to curl up into bed and go to sleep to escape. So I try not to eat a lot of that. And when I do eat it, man, do I pay. So after I had my last experience yesterday with paying from eating wrong, I decided it's time to go back to eating sensibly again. I am thinking of doing the Subway diet, something I'm going to make up myself though. Like 1 week I will do all sandwiches, sub sandwiches and stuff. And then the next week I'll do soups. But I'll try to like figure out what the calories are ahead of time so I know exactly what I'm eating each day. And I'm going to see if I can lose weight doing that. Because obviously I need to take off a little bit of pounds. The weight's not really going up, but it's not going off. So I want it to come off of me. And I'm still working, still struggling with that. I mean, I lost quite a bit of weight, but I'm not where I want to be. So I'm going to try what I can to get to where I want to be, basically. So here we go. This is a cheese, whatever, fritter thing with some sour cream on it. And I'm going to eat it now because I'm hungry. Oh, that's pretty darn good. Yum. Who knew cheese could be so yummy, you know? Just by itself. You don't even need the bread or the sandwich. Okay. I heard the laundry stop downstairs, so I'm probably going to have to coast on down there and take care of that again. What do you mean, Kelly? You agree it wasn't the girls, too? Oh, that put the doll there? Yeah. I don't know who it was. I'm strongly leaning to the idea that it was Chris that killed the woman. Shanann. I don't know if he killed the girls. I don't know. I don't know any of it really, but yeah, it's still live, Dana. I'm still live. Definitely a cryptic message. That was creepy and scary. Very telling. Well, and I wanted to talk to you guys too, now that I have everybody in here. 20 people. Amazing. Thank you all. I don't know, does this chat only hold a certain amount of people? Or can there be as many as come in here? I don't really know. Oh, thanks, Joe. Me too. I think it's cute. Sorry, I'm gonna try to stop chewing before I talk so I don't spit anything out. Because then somebody will have something to say about that watches the video. The which one was it? I'm thinking. The one where Shanann is talking about the candy cane flavored, I guess a drink mix, maybe like a cocoa or something. 3 times Chris, he was holding the dog, Dieter. 3 times he put his hand around the dog's neck and lifted the dog up like this. And the first time it wasn't super noticeable. It looked like he was just kind of playing with the dog and trying to get the dog in on the camera. But a couple of the other times in that video, you could see him look over at Shanann like you're next type of thing. My interpretation of it, but I really think most people would see that. It just was creepy to me. It was like he was warning us on the camera, whoever's watching this video, that this is what I'm going to do to her. So, yeah. And I don't know. He said that he killed her after she killed the girls. And I'm not going to say whether she did or he did because I don't know. But all I know is I watched that video several times. My husband watched that video. And we both. Yeah, I know, Joe. Me too. We both saw the same thing. It was just absolutely creepy. And people can argue with me, but I think Metallica is not the best group to be listening to as far as lyrics. I'm not saying that that made him do anything, but it does get into your head and your spirit when you listen to stuff. So I'm sure it didn't help matters any. He definitely had contempt for Shanann. There was no doubt about it. I mean, go back and watch that video and watch his facial expressions while she's talking. The one point she says, if I share it with anybody, if I decide to share it, and he's yeah, yeah, you wouldn't share with anybody if your life depended on it type of attitude. And Just the way he raised his eyebrows at certain points and his facial features, the way he was looking at her, I don't know. Yeah, and then she turns and says, "Don't choke the dog. Don't choke him." And he's like, "I was just trying to get his little neck up there," is what he said. That was his response. At least that's what I heard him say. But before that, two other times he was in the background, knowing that we were watching him, whoever the viewers were, was holding the dog like this and going way up like that with the dog, like, "I'm choking him. I'm going to do it to her." He may as well have pointed right at Shanann, as far as I'm concerned. That was my interpretation. So, yeah, it's terrible. Um, I believe he's guilty at this point, even though you're innocent till proven guilty. I saw too many signs that are making me lean very much towards the fact that he did something. And yeah, he's very disconnected. I agree, Dana. Definitely. Anyhow, so that's that on that. Apparently tomorrow they're supposed to be doing something with the autopsies records or something. I don't know if we're going to hear anything about that. I'm guessing we probably will hear something, but I don't know what. And the actual trial thing is not set till November 19th, so we got a ways to wait for that. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. There's so many of these bad stories around. There's so many situations where parents kill children or children kill parents. Sad. Rightly, I know. And I try to put myself in Shanann's shoes during this whole thing. Minus her parenting skills or whatever. She seemed to really be trying to be happy. And she seemed like she was almost genuinely happy in some videos. She was having the time of her life at those meetings. I know because I was in MLM. I know what those meetings are like. They're fun. You meet people, you're trying new products. It's exciting. I watched the one where they were trying those bars and stuff, lemon meringue and whatever. And she was genuinely happy. She was having a blast. There's no crime in that. There is no crime in that at all. But there was just some things off, unfortunately. Yeah, Sandra, that is exactly what I was thinking. He was letting her think that, she could do what she wanted to do, that it was cool. He was going along with it. He was enjoying the ride. He was trying the products and he was in it with her, in it to win it. But all along, I think he was plotting. Lori, no. What? Why? Did I say something or did I miss something you posted? Mm-mm. I don't remember you saying anything to offend me. Did I say something offensive back to you or did I lash out or something? I hope not. I wasn't trying to offend anybody either. You got off yesterday? Okay. Um, did I say something after you left? Is that what it was? Believe me, if it was something that you said, oh, okay. Did you think I caught you off in the chat? Is that what you're saying? I have no control over that other than I can like put people in timeout if they act stupid or something or ugly in chat, but I didn't boot you out or anything. I don't know. I'm definitely not all good. I try to be good though. But it's all good. Hi, Marty. Welcome. Oh, no, not sure what you mean. Nothing happened that I know of. Oh, one thing about me too, which I've said before in like other videos, which you might not remember, because that's the point. I don't remember. I have very bad short-term memory. So what happened yesterday, I may not even remember some parts of it. People used to come and pay me like to life coach them. And they'd be like, "Do you remember what I told you about so and so?" And I'd be like, "I'm really sorry, I don't." They're like, "Well, you don't keep records of that?" No, because I don't want people to find your private information. And if I don't remember it, it's even better. You can just kind of jog my memory. I remember enough of the case to talk to you, but I don't retain what you tell me. Therefore, I'm not going to accidentally spit it out to somebody else. And they seem to like that. It worked for them, I guess. Nobody pays me anymore to life coach them, but that's okay. It's all good. Alexa is creepy. Alexa has the tea. Oh, and I want to know, did Alexa record something? I'm wondering, like everybody else probably, did that machine record what happened? Because it did happen in the house. That's one thing we all do know about it. How sad. It's just awful. I was just watching the what's his name? The other guy that killed his pregnant wife. I can't remember his name now. Steven something, I think. Yeah, I know, Kelly. It's terrible. Um, Whatever the other guy's name that's similar to this case. I can't remember his name, but anyway, there's him and there's another guy, Scott Peterson. I'm sorry, not Steve. Scott Peterson, yeah. About how that was all done. And I won't get into the gory details because they are indeed gory, but the stuff he did or somebody did to the baby, to the woman, absolutely horrid. And it's so much, there's so much of this. The Turpin case, there's another one. These people are all over the place. There are just some really disturbed, demented people, which is why I like getting on live chats and talking to normal minded people because there's too much of this tragedy in our world. It's not an isolated case. It's not the only time I've heard of this. Charles Manson murdered, well, he had his followers murder a pregnant woman and other people. And there's just too much hatred and, you know, just awful atrocities in this world. It's terrible. Okay, y'all are coming down the stairs with me again. I'll try to not bump you too much here, but I got to go back down and switch out a load of laundry. I have rocking soles on my shoes too, so I'm trying to be super careful on these stairs. I don't break my neck going up and down them. Ugh, yeah, Sharon Tate, exactly. Those are human beings. People devalue life so bad sometimes to do stuff like that. It's terrible, awful. All right, I'm going to set this here. I've got to take my loads out of the laundry places. So, have I read Robert Hare? Yes. I don't remember much about it, but I do remember it a little bit. I remember hearing the name. Oh, this laundry's not quite done yet. I have to put that back in for a bit. She's got this singing washing machine. It's the cutest thing. Hang on, it's not letting me change the time on it, so I guess I'll just do it this way. Yes, I know about Robert Hare. Robert Hare, isn't he the psychologist or psychiatrist or something that deals with psychopaths, sociopaths? If that's who you're talking about. Statistics show a lot of criminal acts done to pregnant women. Yeah, I know. It's horrid. Then there's the woman that went to the yard sale and the lady wanted a baby and she was demented in the head, so she cut the baby out of the woman's stomach. I mean, stuff like that happens all the time. It's horrid. Absolutely horrid. Why can't people just, get their stuff together? Well, some people can't. They're just demented in the head. Yeah, I don't know, Lee. Possible. Pregnancy made your ex go mad? Your ex-husband? Yeah, I had a lot of bad stories around pregnancies too, so I don't want to get into all that. But yeah, I had a lot of problems with that in my first marriage. Mr. Narcissist didn't want, attention taken off of him. So yeah, I don't know. Uh-oh, hang on. Somebody's here. I'll be right back, y'all. What are you talking about? here. Okay. Sorry, everybody. The doggies were going nutty upstairs. They must have thought somebody was here. I'm reading your comments here. Yeah, Without Conscience. Yes. Yeah, I definitely read Robert Hare way back when. It was a while ago. It's just, oh my gosh. I've actually seen sociopaths and psychopaths, so they're creepy people. Not somebody you want to get up cozy with, that's for sure. This is not drying very well. I don't know if I need to clean out the drain, not the drain, but the screen. Nope, I guess we're okay. I just need to be patient. Not one of my virtues. I don't like being patient. Yeah, people can be very sick and disgusting, demented. It's terrible. All right, I'm taking the clothes out of the washer now. Get ready to put them in the dryer. My husband said make sure I do the white hamper full of clothes first, because those are the ones he needs this week for work, and the ones he's been wearing around the house. And now, of course, we got all these clean new clothes that we got from the church, which is awesome. So we're not short on clothes anymore. Thank you, God, for that. And then some of these things I won't be wearing anyway because they're more summery. It'll be too cold pretty soon here in Illinois. All right. So that batch is done. Yeah, I know. It did, Kelly. You're right. Absolutely tragic. Horrid. Horrid, horrid, horrid. I miss the simpler days when people, well, when I was a kid and I didn't hear about people doing this horrendous stuff. At least I don't remember hearing anything about it. Maybe once in a while you heard about somebody's head being found or some morbid, nasty crap like that. Um, but nowadays it's like so commonplace to hear it all the time. It's just seems like it's escalated to me. It might just be that I hear it more, but I don't know. I just it's depressing and discouraging hearing it all the time. All the stuff that happens. And not being able to stop it, not really being able to do anything about it. So that's why I do what I do, because I'm hoping when I have these live shows, when I do my videos, that maybe somebody that's in that situation will realize they don't deserve it and get out of it, which has happened. Not enough, but it has. So hopefully I make a difference in some way. Yeah, I know. Very poor mental health cutbacks. Well, and not only that, not just the cutbacks, but very poor mental health training. I can speak from experience that the stuff I was trained in, I was really shocked because I would ask people, you know, aren't we going to learn about narcissism? Aren't we going to learn about sociopathy? You know, it is psychology after all, and it's abnormal psychology. Oh, well, we touch on that a little bit, but we really don't get that in depth on it. Makes no sense to me, but that is true. Okay, I got a private message from somebody. I did read your message. Thank you. Interesting. Maybe we could do a collaboration someday on YouTube or something if you wanted to, if you're able to. I know there's very little you can say being, you know, in the professional field, but yeah. Anyhow. Yeah, I don't like liars very much either. At all, really. Because you don't know when to trust them. Once a liar, then they're pretty much always a liar, you know, or most of the time, and you don't know when they are and when they're not. It's kind of creepy. Awesome. I will get with you on that if you write me at DelusionDispeller@gmail.com and tell me that you want to collab with me, okay? Your message came up private, by the way. That's why I didn't say too much about it. I'm trying not to divulge people's identities if they don't want to be divulged. Because I did that accidentally in one of my lives. Somebody said, don't say anything, and I accidentally said their name, and I'm like, oh, shoot. I'm so human, like I said. Yeah, really, Joe. Possible. All right, let's see. I really need to get this other laundry into the dryer, but my laundry that's supposed to be dry is not dry yet. I still have a whole other basket next to the car. I have like probably 3 or 4 baskets full in the trunk that need to be washed, so I feel like this is a never-ending job. Well, that's good, Lori. You didn't stay in that mess. That's good. I'm glad. Too many women stay with people that hurt them and cheat on them and stuff. It's not worth it. It's really not. You know, my big thing was I was in the Christian faith, so people were telling me, well, if you would just submit, God can change his heart and make him love you. Sure. Even God is a gentleman. He doesn't force people to do anything. I found that out. Um, when somebody's a narcissist, they don't like fit into the normal criteria of what works with the normal men or normal women. Doesn't work on a narcissist, and that's something the Christian church did not teach and does not teach. They think that just speak the scriptures over them, pray, be more submissive, be kinder, be the Proverbs 31 woman, and all will be well. He will just turn around and fall at your feet and want to, feel compelled to love you. Yeah, no, doesn't work that way with narcissists. Sorry, not usually. Good one, Lee. Oh, yeah. I hear you, Lori. And a lot of people say, oh, just have children because, he'll have somebody to love and it'll be brought up in his image and carry on his family name and whatever. No, sorry, doesn't work that way either. People got to realize there really are tactless, mean, cruel people in the world. When I was listening to my pastor's message today, I was thinking, yeah, that's all well and good, but we also need to teach people that, which he kind of was, there are people that no matter what you do, they're just ruthless, evil people. And they're going to be nasty to you and critical and evil because that's what they do. Kelly, that's funny, but true. Ew, that's gross. Wow, Lori. Yeah, that's not just too much for your mind, but that's morbid. Yeah, I was thinking when I said I wanted to do the Subway diet, I was like, I hope people don't like condemn me because Jared turned out to be a sex offender pervert. I'm going to make the Subway diet my own style, and I'm going to do it proud because I'm not a pervert. And I'm not going to end up in jail for perversion like he did. That shocked me like crazy when I heard that Jared, whatever, Fogel, I guess is his last name, ended up in jail for molesting little kids. The dude that was on the Subway commercials for losing all that weight. What is it when people lose like tons of pounds and get built like muscular, they go and molest little children or they kill their families? What on earth? It seems like there's some correlation to lose weight and go and attack people or get the stomach surgery and end up turning into a mean person. Why? I mean, it alters your brain chemistry, I'm pretty sure. When you alter your body, you alter your brain. It all kind of goes hand in hand. It's a holistic approach. But hopefully, when you alter your body, your brain becomes better, not worse. That's my plan anyway. I know, Kelly, exactly. Oh, wow, Sandra. Yeah, Sam Beckton was my first stopping grounds after the narcissistic abuse I went through. Yeah, as much as he's a narcissist, a sociopath, psychopath, whatever he is, his stuff really showed me that that's what the narcissist in my life was. So, yeah. I'm going to pull these clothes out of the dryer now. They're finally dry. Yay. Get them out. Here's my load of laundry. Just in case people are wondering, is she really doing laundry? I really am. Check this out. This is just one tiny load. So much to do. I'm trying to find a place to set them. I don't know who was praying about that. I set our Blue Cross Blue Shield card, but I did find his bank card. Yay! Win-win on that one. Now if we can just find the Blue Shield or Blue Cross Blue Shield card, that'd be great. I didn't even realize his bank card was in his pocket. Okay, sorry. I'm probably talking and walking away, and you can't hear anything I'm saying anyway. Don't mean to be like that rude. All right, I'm putting this laundry into the dryer now. So bear with me a minute. Okay, I just about got it in. Oh, okay. Time to turn the dryer on again. All right. Oh, thanks, Shimmer Soul, if you're addressing that to me. Oh, wow. Yeah, Lori, I can relate to that. I understand. You know, every guy I was with had that problem. Every guy. I guess people say it's a guy thing. I think it's a sin thing, but I understand. Satan has been Satan ever since he's existed, and he is the tempter with lust, and that is one form of lust. Oh man, I am sweating. It's so hot in this house. Phew. Of course, it didn't help that I turned the stove on to cook that cheese, I'm sure. Okay, puppies, you won't come out again? Hang on, y'all. I'm going to let the doggies out again. I know. There you go. There you go. You got to settle. I'm going to get you some food. I'm going to feed you. Hang on, everybody. I'm going to try to feed the doggies here. They're hungry. I don't have a scoop. Where'd your mommy put your scoop for your food? I don't know where your scoop is, guys. Keep talking amongst yourself. I will be there. Oh, dog, there's the scoop in front of my eyes. Here you go. There you go, puppy dogs. Probably hungry. They've been in that kennel for a while. There you go. All right, I'm going to get them some water, and then I'll be back over there. I'm going to fill up the pitcher here. I thought my daughter and her husband were here when I got here, but they weren't. So I got the run of the house myself. All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to get this pitcher and pour water in their bowl. Okay, guys. Okay. There you are. There you are, guys. There you are, puppies. They're so thirsty. Poor babies. Poor babies. All right. My smoke detector's true. It's not my smoke detector, it's my daughter's. Sorry. I don't have any jurisdiction in that. I will let her know that she needs to change out her battery, though. I'm not in my house. I'm in my daughter's house. Yeah, that's true, Katie. Good point. Yeah, they can. And the kind of steroids I took, which aren't the same as like the weightlifters use, were horrid too. It was awful being on steroids. If you remember, if you watched any of my videos, you saw how I was so miserable on those stupid things. That was terrible. But I was broken out all over my body, so it was the only thing that would get rid of the rash. Yeah, too much testosterone. Exactly. Mess with what God gave you, and you're going to have some problems. It's just how it is when we try to play God, try to think that we know better. Let me see if I can get a hold of my daughter, find out where she's at, what they're doing. I want to tell you all that you can definitely join my Facebook page. Hang on a minute. There we go. You can join my Facebook page so you can continue your conversation at any time once I close the live. So I'm going to get that for everybody in just a second. It's going to take me a minute because my computer's super slow. So if I freeze, you'll know why. Facebook is opening. Oh yeah, my ex-husband took hydrocodone and tried to rape me. So I know medicines can cause that kind of reaction. He actually was on top of me and looked down at me and said, "Oh my God, did I just?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." And he started crying. So medicine is powerful stuff. You don't want to play with it. That's for sure. Thanks, Kelly. I try. There, talk about engaging. Here's engaging. Here's engaging. Here's Jarvis, the engaging dog. Yes. Hi. And here is Lulu. Lucy, the poodle doggy. The poodle, yeah. Lulu. With the bad breath. Whew. Terrible bad breath. All right, y'all want to go outside and go potty? Yeah, I know. Okay. All right, y'all. I'll be right back. I got to take the doggies potty. Let's take the doggies potty. Go on. Go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go outside. Go potty. Potty, potty, potty. Okay, one of the burdens of watching somebody's dogs is when they run off and don't come when you call them. My daughter's one dog actually got ran over in that way years ago. So I'm hoping that I can get these dogs back to where they need to be. So y'all start praying now. I will let you know. I do want to get you my link so you can join my Facebook. Sorry, I'm out of breath chasing the dogs. Let me get this link for you first, if I can, and post it here. Maybe if it ever opens up. There we go. All right. Let me put this link. Pray that these dogs don't get into any trouble while they're out running around, because they really shouldn't be out running around. And I don't want to get in any trouble for anything happening to them. All right. There we go. Hopefully this will post. All right. This is my Facebook group. Feel free to click the link and I will add you. And then y'all can come on and talk anytime you want. That way I don't have to keep a live open like all the time, all day, night and day. All right. I'm going to close this now and get off of here because I got some offline stuff to do and whatever. But thanks everybody for coming in. If you need to exchange email addresses with each other or whatever, I'll be back sometime when I have another topic to talk about. I'm going to get going for now. And I can close you out with a song like I always do. I guess that'll be my habit from now on. But give me a second because I got to go find the dogs. I'll be right back. Okay, y'all. I have not found the dogs. I'm going to have to go without a song this time. I'm so sorry. I got to go find those dogs. Anyhow, I'll let you know what happens. Bless everybody. Keep praying that I find the dogs because they're not my dogs. And they do this regularly. Love y'all. See you soon. Bye.